Vanderbilt quarterback Diego Pavia had some pretty controversial comments about the Big Ten in the latest episode of Bussin' with the Boys. Let's break down what he said and whether or not there's any truth to it. If you haven't already seen the quote, he said, "You want to play with the best. You don't want to play with the Big Ten. You ignore those calls," and added that Nebraska and Purdue especially weigh down the quality of the conference. And I think it's worth noting that this came in the context of a back and forth with Michigan alum Taylor Lewan, so it was meant to be a little bit playful, but it is an absolutely wild thing to say when you play for Vanderbilt. Both of the schools that he mentions, Purdue and Nebraska, have not only been significantly more competitive in their own conferences than Vanderbilt has in the last 5 years in the SEC, but they've also been better at beating SEC schools than Vanderbilt has at beating Big Ten ones. Vanderbilt hasn't won a game against a Big Ten school since 1947. That is right, in 7 games against Big Ten opponents since 1947, Vanderbilt has failed to win a single one of them, most recently losing to, ironically enough, Purdue in a game that wasn't even particularly close. Meanwhile, Purdue and Nebraska are 4-8 against the SEC since 2010 alone. Granted, that's not very good, but significantly better than 0-7. And I'm not saying this to shit on Vandy. I really enjoyed watching you guys beat Alabama and pull off a winning season in the SEC last year, but don't get arrogant because you went 7-6. This is the type of stuff that makes you bulletin board material.